guys, welcome to WNF. We're here with season 2 of the CTT tournament in the semifinals with AXS versus CZR in a best of 7 today. Okay, sorry about that. I'm a little sick, so yeah, if I mute coughing, please forgive me. Alright, on commentary today we have Cutter here.
Hello.
And running the room, modding and running the tournament, we have Odin.
Hola.
And hopefully Lonky will be back soon before she misses the game.
Early on in preceding this starting, Odin, what maps were banned by CZR and Axis?
Um, 1 second. Axis banned Sand River and Steeps, and CZR banned Proc and Ghost. So the order of the maps that were left, we will be playing Cliff, Himmelsdorf, and then if it continues to go past that, will be Murrow and Mines.
Very nice.
Let's hope we go all the maps.
But I do believe that they are all ready to go.
Yep. So this may be a little bit more delayed today than normal because apparently Discord is having a major outage and we're having to do this all through Xbox messaging. So unfortunately, we were just doing what we have to do to make it work.
Right now, they are trying to figure out if they can do 770 is what Axis is asking, and
They have 8 people.
CZR is being intimate on 880.
Yeah.
And I say go 880.
Okay, CZR is ready. And we're just waiting on Axis. Yeah, I just told them to pick in a timely manner because we don't have a timer, so.
Okay, that's fair enough. I wonder if Axis maybe has somebody that stepped away for a second.
Could be.
That's a little. I don't understand. I fully would expect CZR to want to play 880. You know, maybe even getting a 7v8 overmatch if that is the case. Axis being one person down. Well, all right. So Cliff, it looks like CZR will be defending out the gate, and Axis will be attacking. Um, this not completely out of the question to win this on the attacking side, but a little bit difficult considering the spawn placement right now. We'll just have to see. I know there's been a lot of people concentrating on trying to take the cap at the C7-8 area. It seems like you have more advantage over there, but I think with the spawns, the north side defenders can, push the hill pretty easy up where the lighthouse is, and definitely seems to be easier to cover the north spawn or the north cap at A3. So we'll just have to see how this plays out. I'd like to see what Axis has in store to attack right here. What would you guys think? Maybe a little bit faster. See a couple mediums with gun depression
Yep,
pushing
definitely
into
bats.
the 5-6. Yeah.
Definitely I would say a couple machines maybe.
Okay. I like that actually. I like that a lot. Wouldn't mind seeing a Ramatol up on the top at the lighthouse too. Get that extra gun depression and just kind of shoot down into the top of some of these tanks.
Come on, Axis.
We'll see. No one has really tried a really strong two-line push, but I don't know if you could split almost and push two-line with having some crossfire support at the E, like the F5-6 area right there.
I do want to say, I think maybe in some of the NFTGL7 fights on WNF in the past, I think one of those teams did try a heavy 1-2 push. I don't remember how it went, but I think it has been tried. but lately it's just everybody's been fighting over the hill up top in 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Well, we learned from personal experience. For an all-out 8-9 push, it's just not gonna work. Those rocks back there at C7 are just very, very good, very well placed for this multi-base assault. Uh, Never used them in a pub match one time, and they just come into play perfectly on this map. So
So how they looking on Team Zone?
No response from AXS yet. Ready. Okay. So they're both ready. So let's do this.
And they did decide on 880.
Yes.
now at the gate we have one tank from CZR that's not selected. Did they have 9 in the room? They do.
I think they had.
Yes.
Okay.
I think they had more than 9.
Well, there's your bats out the gate. 1 machines, 2 I7s. Odin, which side do you want to run down as far as tanks, real quick?
You can go ahead and do AXS since they're up, and then I'll grab CZR.
Okay. We have Loki Pawnee, Willows, and Fred all in triple bat chats right there. Nate and Petraki and IS7s, and then 3 machines with Fear Muscarol, Tubbins, and Fabje or Fahe.
Then we got Pablona Way in the STRV-130B, Reaper in the RHM, Bat Chats coming out in Troma and El Comel-Tota, then 3 Super coming out in Mactau, Miller, and Barlosi, and then Lamara coming out in the 5A.
Very nice. No light tank for Maxis. Just going to concentrate on the bats. So
Hey, here we go.
yeah, early on, maybe the machines to the mid. Keep
Thinking
Ah.
bats. Hopefully bats and machines maybe hill, right? Like fight over that hill,
Maybe.
get the high ground.
Yeah, I would look to see maybe one machine into the low hill at F6, maybe one machine up top, one machine playing mid. I would assume that maybe at least one of the bats are going to push 2-line early into the F3 journal area, maybe E3 to try to get some spots early on. 2 bats in a Ramatol. CCR should be able to take the hill, but like I said, we just really want to see how this plays out. IS7s are pretty interesting right here too. Access immediately. Everybody looks like they're headed up, but 1 bat that is going to 2-line. Oh, well they've already
Changing it up a little bit.
yeah, they changed it already. Now I wonder if the IS7s are going to play into E3 first after initial spots. What is the medium? It's coming across though. Tota is coming across though. Neither bat is going to be loaded yet, and they should be loaded now. Early shots, Petraki trying to take shots into the hill.
Oh,
Doesn't look like anything's connected just yet. Now, where Miller is in the Super Conk, man, we have researched that. That's a pretty incredible boost spot for something with good gun depression and turret armor. Looks like Fred has already taken a couple shots early on right there. Half health
Yeah,
almost.
he took 2 from the Bat Chat up there.
Copy
in,
that.
in E3. Not
This is-
trying to butcher some names. Ooh, and then he takes a few hits.
Oh yeah, Tota's probably getting focused, and Willows could possibly have a crossfire shot right there. Tota's a 1 shot. Here comes the I7s right now.
Willow's
Bat
taking a few
Chat's on
shots from the Rampans up on the hill.
The Bat
Very
Chat's on
nice.
full retreat.
Looks like he's making it. Octroma though, getting caught out in his bat too. Like Willows is in a full brawl now with Raw Reaper. I think Raw Reaper can win that trade.
Yep,
I
Willow's
don't
on
know.
reload.
He's a 2-shot. I don't know if he knows. Great patience right there, Raw Reaper though, because I do think that the machines have crossfire set up just in case he tries to push around. minute and a half into this, looks like Access just has a 4% HP advantage right now. What do you think about these super conks coming around on the two line though?
I don't think
Don't
that
know.
they were spotted, so I think they're gonna probably surprise somebody.
Yeah, but let's see how this works out.
Gonna
The
give them a
machines
big
are,
overmatch.
yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty easy for Access to rotate down into these guys. Mako did just get a land a shot. It looked like into Tubbins.
Ooh,
Tubbins
Tubbins
just,
got racked.
yeah, he had to burn a kid right there for sure.
All right, looks like they're
Oh,
gonna push
he's,
the conks.
yeah, yeah, that's just pretty easy. Nate's already set up. He's coming down the backside right now. And CZR does have a 5A right there though, so I don't think Nate can come down. But this is a definite overmatch. Pelosi just got racked. The focus fire is intense right there. And he goes down. Nate goes ahead and sacrifices, but they've kind of got the crossfire reset up. CCR is rotating very, very nice. The bat chats are coming in. Loki Pawnee is detected right now on reload for probably another 15 seconds. Both machines for Access should be on reload as well, or all three machines actually are on reload at the same time. I think Lamar's definitely got to work up in there. Yeah, Fabe is reloaded right here.
Yeah,
Gotta get
machine's
that.
dropping down behind now.
Okay.
Ooh, fire on Miller.
No fire exchange. Pretty decent crew though. It went out pretty quick, but these guys have just got nice little flanking shots. Tubbins just dumped a full clip before we went down.
Tubbins goes down.
A lot of time right here for Raw Reaper to have to try to survive. Reset the cap. Looks like he is flanking backside of the mountain to maybe see if he can get that final shot in the willows. And the machines are pushing the 103B right now. Oh, Raw doesn't even know where Willows is at currently, though. I think he's going to end up driving right in front of him. Yeah, he's currently spotted. My skill went ahead and took down Polano's way. Looks like Raw's just going to try to YOLO into Willows right here. I don't think that he's going to have the mobility with the crossfire that the machines are going to have right here. My skill does have shots. Red is loaded. All these guys are loaded currently, and money is coming in.
Chalk up another win.
Well, looked like pretty decent rotations right there by both teams, but Axis does pull it out in the end right here. I'm gonna go down to damage real quick for CCR. We had Poblano away in STRV, leading the charge, 1 kill, 2545 damage. Next up was Lamar in the 5A, 1 kill, 1699 damage. It goes to the Superconk. Next, 1987. Raw Reaper in the Ramatal, 1241. Miller in the Superconk, 1158. Toda in his bed chat, 1121. Barlosi in the Superconk, 815. And Hulk in the bed chat with the 0. Over on the other side with Axis, I'm just going to run down the line. Tubbins in his machine, 1592. Nate in IS7, 1037. Fred in his bad chat, 1422. Willows in his bad chat, 2023, 1 kill. Fred also had a kill. Loki Pawnee in his bad chat, 434. Usually the caller doesn't do as much damage as the rest of the team, though. Babe and the machine, 2145. Feel my skill leading the charge in his machine with 4,043, 12 penetrations. Pretty nice game. Petraki and IS7, 1 kill, 3,704. I think we're going to switch sides and get this thing rocking and rolling again. Get it back to the garage myself. See what we got going. I think we kind of ran into a hill where that high ground in the E3-4 area is just kind of detrimental to this map. So we just have to see if CZR has something special in store for these guys. Let's see. So, Axis did take the first game. Um, Looking like it was going to be a very decent brawl out the gate, but it just the two super conks that went low right there. Maybe a good plan initially, but to push into three machines that they had up top and the two IS7s, it ended up being a little bit too much right there. Both teams are under the fog of war currently, and I would assume that they're picking tanks, Odin.
I would hope so. I told them to go ahead and start throwing up.
Sweet. I'm seeing a lot of new guys. We have Tubbins on Axis right now. Um, just the Immortals guy. Like maybe want to get a couple games in comp wise, huh? Kind of nice.
No, I keep waiting to hear about Immortals return to comp. Haven't seen them play since GTO.
They will be returning for global map.
Okay.
So they're just taking the time off to get Panda and
They are
everything
taking a
built
break.
up.
Yep, they're getting everything rebuilt up, taking a break. They started 2 new teams. I believe Koala's one of them. And another one for like the lower level guys that want to
Kodiak.
join.
I think that was
Yeah,
Kodiak.
and Kodiak and Koala. I think those are the two that. Because I'm pretty sure last I knew they started 2 new ones
Okay. Very
for
nice.
some of the lower guys that want to join that don't meet the standards for
The Immortals
the
tag.
the Immortals tag. So hopefully we'll see them. We'll end up seeing them out full force though on global map.
That's good. I have noticed lately that there have been 2 or 3 clans that are definitely stacking up. You know, have 50 members at least already preparing for this.
I do believe AXS is ready, but waiting on CZR yet.
All right.
Yeah. And just a reminder, tomorrow night we will have the Chief versus 12 Panzer game at 9 p.m. Eastern. And that will conclude the semifinals.
Really, it's nice to see 12 Panzer back in the comp. Comp, for sure. It is. No, that's a different clan. Okay. Have you guys heard about any other tournaments upcoming or anything like that, or do you think everybody's going to be on break until the global event comes and goes?
I think everyone will be on break until the global map starts.
I think GTL. I think they said they weren't going to do GTL 3 until after global maps.
Yeah, like they did last year.
I do know there is a smaller tournament going on for teams with under 1200 but I don't know too much about it. I think it's going, but I don't even know the name of it.
Team 4.
Or through the grapevines.
Alright, well, it looks like both teams are ready, and we're uncovering right now. I'll run down CZR real quick.
I'll take AXS this time.
Sweet. Right on, that's 7 of the 8. Let's see here. Okay, on the side of CZR, we have... Okay, we just lost one. Alright, and there we go. Alright, we have Hulk and Raw Reaper in bad chats. Barlosi and IS7. W. Makato and Plebano Way in the machines. Miller's in the Super Conk. And Metal Thrash and Lamar are both in the 5As.
Alright, going down AXS real quick, we have 2 bat chats, 3 IS7s, and 3 machines. A lot of speed over there.
Looks like Axis just rotated out 1 bat for 1 IS7 right here. I can appreciate. I love the IS-7, especially in a comp sense, and it seems to be one of the only tanks, along with the Batchet, that has stood the test of time since the beginning of whenever we started implementing Tier 10 into comp play.
I mean, I7 Bat Chat. I think maybe the E4.
Yeah,
You know, the E5. It had its time. It's gone.
yeah. Buffed and nerfed and just not gonna stand up. Something that I wouldn't mind seeing as right as we get started right here is there hasn't been a 754 or even maybe a 756 tournament in a long time, and with the just the multitude of tier 8 premium tanks that have been added to the lineup in the last year and a half, I think that it'd be pretty cool to see a 754 756 tournament. We might end up with an early brawl right here in the middle. They're gonna both teams trying to cut down. Kato and Metal Thrashing gonna go ahead and make the cross right here. Took one shot early. It looked like maybe from an IS-7. Mars gonna go
Tracky's
ahead and
loaded
push.
now.
I think these guys. Right now this is the way. I think that CZR didn't need to hold back right there. I think they needed to go straight in on those machines in that IS-7. But Tracky's down to half health. A little bit lower right now already out the gate. We do have a Batchat and IS-7 on the hill. Raw Reaper, I think, is going to try to come in for a clip, but going to be really dicey right here with the Batchat and IS-7. Oh, is he going to? Oh, he did get that first pin. Tubbins is hurting right now. Tubbins is a 2-shot. Oh, Raw Reaper hit a rock. That might be his death right there. Raw Reaper is on reload right now.
So are both the machines. They're bugging out.
Yeah, I think Mikado should have capitalized on that a little bit more. Well, he might be on a hard push right here, but Fred and Loki Pony are rotating as well right now. It's definitely going to be a trap up top. I think CZR really needs to push the 2-line.
If he can take out Tubbins or FabJ, that'll be a big help. But FabJ's loaded, so his Tubbins are coming back in.
Yeah, Raw Reaper's going to be loaded in time to meet Loki Pony in the face and Fred. Oh, that's not good. I think CZR just a little bit too patient right here. They should have been super aggressive on the 2-line early. They could have.
Yeah, they should have took that overmatch.
Metal Thrashing's just going to be shot from the back. Now, AXS does have some one-shots potentially.
Oh, here comes Batchat in from behind. He can take out Tubbins and FabJ.
Let's see what Luke can do right here. He's got to get it done. Okay, he tried to ram the machine. Not good. He does take him out.
FabJ? Is he gonna get FabJ? Yep.
Oh, he did get him.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Nice.
He is on reload though now for the next 40 seconds.
Yep.
I think Miller in the Super Conk and Polano Way is going to be reloaded in about. Wow, this is super close.
Having that Batchat up top is dangerous.
Yeah, Fred is loaded as well right now.
Tracky's loaded too, but he's a one-shot.
Miller's got to get a shot in here right now.
Here comes the Batchat. Here comes the Batchat on Fred.
Fred is on reload too. Fred's gonna have to get out of there. He's gonna go down no matter what. Oh, he's gonna ram him for the kill. Just smart play. Very, very smart play.
It's over. Everyone fall
Wow.
back.
That was a very intense, violent battle right there. This thing CZR was just a hair too patient. Going down the side of damage. Would you guys like to go down that this time?
Sure. I'll take
not in there right now.
Axis. Yeah. Coming down on the Axis side, we have Loki Pony coming in with a 2850 and a huge 4-kill game in his IS-7. The two Batchats both bringing in 2400. Fred coming in with 3 kills. Willow's coming in with the IS-7 with a 2000 and 1 kill. Nate with 1300 in that IS-7. Machines coming out with 2K for FabJ, Fear My Skill with 1600, and Tubbins with 2K. Over on the CZR side, the two 5As coming in, one with the 2400, one with 862. Bat Chats coming in with 11 and 1900. Superconk bringing in 3100, taking the top damage on CZR side. Machine coming in with 1600, 2700, and the I7 rounding out of 1450.
Very nice. Very nice. Though maybe CZR will go back and revisit that match right now or in a while and watch that replay and just know that in the future, I know that they did have an IS7 and a bad jet that weren't spotted even after the Hulk had rotated around and tried to take Tubbins out. But so they really didn't have the knowledge at that time and the information to make that push on the two line. But that would have been. I don't know if it would have been a sure win right there, but it would have definitely would have defeated AXS on the lower part and gave them a serious tank over match. So hindsight, it's always 2020, right? So that leads us to one map down. Cliff is over and in the books. Second map's going to be Himmelsdorf.
Oh yeah, Himmelsdorf, man. I think it's probably my favorite NBA map.
Beaver has a very, very, very good strat for this map. We'll see if anybody can implement it, even with no knowledge. Access defending out the gate, and CZR is going to be attacking, it appears. Going to assume that these guys are already picking tanks. Now, Odin, what do you like about this map as far as NBA?
I like that it's versatile. You can really run a lot of different stuff on this map. There's no set scrim on. There's no set lineup for this map. I've seen so many different, crazy, weird things, and it always just amazes me on what people do because it's random or it's interesting. Like there's nothing specifically meta about this map. Like yeah, you can run, like meta tanks, but I have really yet to see a lot of teams run your normal specific meta setup.
Exactly. I've actually seen all of that as well, as far as even the defenders just being super aggressive out the gate, right? It's pretty cool. I do think that this is one of the few maps that Wargaming got the spawn placements set up because this is Himmelsdorf, classically recognized as a map that you can seriously turtle the B3 A4 area, and I think TNG was actually famous for that in back way back in the day. But with the spawn or the cap placement, sorry, these guys can't just sit in one area. You have to spread a little bit, or at least be prepared to be able to rotate very well on this map. We'll see how this plays out. I'd like to see CZR actually maybe be a little aggressive. Who knows what can happen, like you said. Beaver, does WNF have anything else coming up in the coming months? Any tournaments or
We
anything?
do have our battlegrounds coming up on the 18th. We are still scheduling the teams for that. And we do have something coming up for the new year. It should be released either next Wednesday or the 18th.
Real
So
nice.
I think Kale's already gave a little bit of that away. So you may have to go back and watch some past YouTube videos to hear about that.
Good. Very good. All right. CZR access. What do you think? Do you think we're seeing more than one medium or any mediums whatsoever today on this map?
I think we're going to see a lot of heavy tanks, maybe a bat chat, maybe a lot to do a little spotting.
I'd be very curious to see if Maybe we even catch a 50B or two out of AXS when they're attacked.
I wouldn't be surprised to see one of them bring a TD and stick up there on like the F8, F9 at the top of that hill on attacking or defending.
Oh, I would like to see that actually. And it's for those of you guys that don't know, there actually is a very nice window, right where we were saying F8, F9 that you can shoot into A6 if you are trying to hold the B cap that is actually encircles the AB67 area right there. So pretty decent. Looks like we're uncovering tanks and about to get started. Elected for a 57, one Moss. Run down access real quick if one of you guys want to pick up CZR. Early on, it looks like we have Nate, Fahe, and Petraki in the Super Conks. Willow's in a Moss. Fred's in a T57. Fear My Skill is in a medium in a bad chat, and Tubbins is in that E4. And yeah, you got it.
Yeah, double E4s coming out of Lamara and Barlosi. Roma coming out in a bat chat. Miller, Toda, and Makatow coming out in two machines and one IS7. Rule coming out in a mouse, and Thrashing coming out in a 5A. Now that's an interesting lineup.
Really is.
I have yet to really see teams bring out the machines like that.
Yeah.
At least on this map, because they're not really that. Like you want armor on this map.
Right.
You want armor and DPM, or you want stuff with high alpha.
Yeah, they kind of got a nice mix of everything, but yeah, we're gonna have to see. I wonder if the 2-line is in store right here with the one Moss. Looks like Loki Pawnee did end up in a 50B, so didn't matter defending or attacking. We did have 150B out of there. Let's just see how this goes. I'd like to see CZR maybe push 2-line right here.
I think they're gonna end up going to B cap. I have that feeling. Maybe.
Oh wow. Okay. Look at this too. Everybody going down low for CZR, but both E4s early on heading up and over the hill. Yeah. At the same time, AXS doing it super aggressive on the 2. Super aggressive, trying to establish map control early. Hawk Trauma is going to run into serious problems right here. He makes the left turn. It's time to just get all the way out. Not going to be loaded. Well, he's loaded right now.
But he doesn't have the rounds to deal with the loaded bat chat and a loaded 50B.
No, not at all.
Plus 3 super conquerors down there on the 3 line too.
Okay. But he's getting some awesome information right now for CZR. These E4s are coming around into position. I think they've rotated a little bit too far. Maybe one of them can control the D line right there, but I think the other one needs to fall back to the other side of the castle into Beaver's spot. Looking good.
You might have shots on that. Well, I don't know. The mouse is playing pretty far back.
Well, I didn't notice that the mouse is already almost
Fab
half
J just took
health.
a big hit from one of the E4s.
That's very nice. This is turning out to be pretty decent right here. The E4s are back far enough to keep disappearing. They know that the D line is not accessible right now, and it looked like somebody else. Nate just took a hit too, maybe from a bat jet. No, it wasn't from a bat jet. I don't know.
Over on the
The
other
Moss
side,
is
looks like Loki and Fear My Skill are trying to chase down Hulk in his bat chat.
Oh, look at this. CZR's already rotated the E4s. The Moss is still making that push into the B cap. Okay, E4s instantly detected by the T57 Heavy and Fred right there. So they pull back a little bit. Raw's gonna have to take a hit too from Willows trying to get across. Toda actually just took a big hit too right there. He's gotta get out of there. I think that CZR initially had a different plan to get across and surround the B cap. Looks like Metal Didn't make it past. He's got to clear that lane for the 5A or for the E4s to get down and get around right now. Moss is on, starting to put that gap pressure on. It looks like Tubbins and his E4 is rotating back to the B line as well. I think the 5A's got to get around and start putting some pressure on Willis right here. But Raw Reaper actually just got off the cap too. It's not good because yeah, that's gonna allow Metal to start taking damage through the window right there. The E4s have got to get into play.
Lamar took a big hit from the E4 by the
Yeah,
57.
they've noticed that the E4s have come down off the hill. They took both of them down, so the D line was wide open. Makato is swooping in for the super conks. Looks like he's going to be able to dump a clip into Nate, but it's going to 3 out of 4 is not too bad for the machine. But now he's on a full reload with 2 super conks in front of him. Goes down to Tubbins. Pretty decent trades going on, but it's a little one-sided from Access right now. 67 to 33% health advantage. Willow's just holding.
Barlosi took a big hit too.
I think Metal and Lamar have just got to get in here right now. I know Tubbins is loaded, waiting on the corner shot right here, but every second that they're given right now is just time for Access to rotate and try to take these guys out a little bit, bleeding them down, wearing them out. Metal just bounced a shot. It looked like maybe into Fred right there, trying for a pixel shot, and Access is now able to re-rotate. Even if Barlosi puts a shot into somebody right now, it's not going to matter. Nice shot. Looks like Fred did take a couple of hits right there, but yeah, everybody's all in. Let's clean it up. Crashing goes down. Lots of shots out of BTB at Chad. Mara goes down, and now we have Barlosi side scraping and maybe a little bit mad and ramming his head into the building. It's okay. Nice shot, but that's probably going to be the last one he gets reload on. 3-0 right now, Access. Well played.
We can't hold on.
Beaver, do you want to run down the side of Access this time for damage? I'll run down
Sure, I'll
CZR.
take Axis. Alright, I'm just going to start top to bottom. Fred coming down at 57 heavy with 1650. Loki coming out with a 50B with a 2K. My skill in that bat chat with a 2100. Bab J coming out with a 2816 out of that super comp. Tracky coming out with a 1000 out of his super. Nate coming out with a 3300. Willows and that mouse doing 1400. But blocking. Where's his block damage?
980.
Only about 980. I was hoping a little bit more. And Tubbins
Right.
coming down that E4 with a huge 3K game.
Over on the side of CZR, we have Metal Thrashing in 5A for 2K. Hulk Trauma and his bad chat. Looked like he got 1 pin, 405. Raw Reaper and a mouse, 1 pin, 517. Toda and his machine, 2 pins for 636. Kato in the machine, 1056. And he's those 3 shots into the super combo. Losi in the E4, 1494. Lamar in his E4, 1617. And Miller in IS7 for 1028. CZR had a good plan right there. They just weren't able to execute it. I think that it was a good move to bring the E4s down on the other side. I think that it should have just been one E4, and they should have left the other E4 up top. I'm really kind of curious if Fred was running maybe either binocs or at least coated optics on that 57 heavy to have that view range all the way over to the hillside from where he was sitting. Might have been a game changer. Something that not many people do. You know, trading out equipment pre-match and stuff like that. But there is something to it. Uh, I've personally ran a Moss with coated optics on Murdervanka before, so a little weird, but something that can be effective. All right, so CZR is going to be defending this time against Access. And what do you think? It's a do or die situation, right? Best of seven, race to four. You think these guys can bring it back and survive right here? Or you think that Access closes it
Um,
out?
I don't know, man. I mean, I wanna see CZR bring it back.
I think they'll bring it back.
Definitely.
I mean, they're defending on Himmels. I mean,
CZR has definitely already shown that they do have the ability to hit shots, right? They're not just getting smoked out and no pins and everybody's bouncing and stuff. I just think that maybe we're seeing just a little bit of hesitation on some of the calls by being worried about taking an extra shot of damage, and which can be smart if you're in a slow bleed open map, right? Let's say that might have been one of the reasons why Axis did go ahead and ban Sand River and Steps, right? Both really good hold down maps to where you're gonna trade more with HE instead of getting full pins. So maybe a pretty smart move right there by Axis. And there's been a lot of already implemented on Sand River and Steps as well, so that could possibly have something to do with it. Alright, let's see here. Well, nice to see Tubbins out of the house, stretching his legs in a tank again. I keep referencing him because he's old. I don't think he's quite as old as I am, but gotta give him some crap. He can't defend himself.
right? Poor Tubbs. Stop picking on him. Actually, one more thing I am doing. We're not going to be on stream for a few weeks coming up over Christmas and New Year's. But I am going back through videos from about 2 years ago, farther back. Um, I'm talking some of these videos don't even have overlays or scores or clan graphic, anything. It's just
Wow.
a blank stream. Gonna kind of do a little from the vault top scenario.
Okay.
Just kind of look back. I mean, some of these matches are tier eights. Just gonna
That's
do
good.
some kind of from the vault. Put up some old school matches
All
for
right,
people to watch.
they're all picked. Tubbins is coming out in an E4, Fab J in a 4005, Fear My Skill in a Bat Chat, triple Super Conks from Low Key Pony Willows and Petraki, Fred in a 50B, and Master in a 5A.
Awesome. On the side of CDR, we have Lamar in a E3, Hawk in a Bad Chat, Toda and Makato in IS7s, while Reaper is back in that mouse, Miller's in a Super Comp, Pabana Way in a 50B, and Metal Thrashing in a 5A. Let's rock and roll. See what we can
I
do.
have a feeling I know where that E3 is going. Right there at A4, looking through that window.
Very possibly. I do like the E3 on this map defending, but I don't know. I'm seeing on the side of Axis right here. I'm wondering if they're going to send multiple tanks over the hill right here and just try to come in and wipe these guys out. Maybe just a straight hard push, 8 line, 7-8 on banana and over the hill and see what they can catch north and just come in and try to crush these guys, close it out as quick as possible.
Probably, but we'll see. I mean, you never know what you're gonna see on Hillsdorf.
Well, I don't care
I
who
think
you are.
Discord's working now.
Nice.
That would be
Yeah, it's
awesome.
working now. It's working now.
You were lucky. Mine is still not working.
Oh wait, maybe.
I just have connecting.
All right. Well, early on, Axis doing exactly the opposite. Vahe is heading up to the top of the hill in that 4005, and everybody else looks like they're on a two-line assault right now. Nate and Fear going up maybe to as a bait or to get some type of information right here to see who's on the two-line. Fear's in a pretty decent area to spot right now to see if anybody's any aggressive whatsoever. 2-3, and can't believe he got outspotted by Hulk right there. Makato just gets lit as far, and Nate as well. Nate, good early shot into that IS-7. 2 shots put in. Maybe looked like Petracki got one in there too, crossing on the K line.
I think it's interesting that they sent Fab J up top.
Yeah, he is in
Oh,
that
and
good
he got
spot.
detected.
Wow. I wonder if he got lit by Hulk. Hulk? Oh,
Yeah, it was that match, I believe.
Rude.
Oh,
Man,
Not
that
a good
hurts.
trade. Not a good trade at all. That 50B. I think he kind of got lucky though, right there, right? He didn't just get one
Yeah,
shot
that was a
completely.
full-on side shot. That was a full-on side shot. He got very
Oh,
lucky.
Fabano Way is down to 52 HP though. Right now, looks like Willows actually put a shot into him, or Petracki maybe got this second pin of the game.
Hello.
Hello.
and welcome back, Wonky.
How's the war?
Axis is up 3-0 right now.
Oh,
Master
boy.
finishes
Fabano Way
off.
does go down. Miller's getting pinned in the face right now through the window at C3. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Oh, he's getting HE'd as well by Nate. Like Lamar and E3 has realized that these guys are on the 2-3. Here comes a little bit of a push by AXS too. Looks like they're moving into the 2-line cap. I think they're noticing the overmatch over here. CZR just hasn't recognized it yet. I don't think that enough of AXS has been spotted right here. Very nice.
If they got
Action
fear right in
placement
that
as well.
corner.
Yeah, this is not good. AXS really has map control on the A cap right now. These guys are set up. Petracki was never detected. He's gonna side scrape off the bottom of the building right there, but I think that if he pushed north, he'd still be safe. He's not even having to put cap pressure on. Tubbins is actually straddling the cap as well. Bahe has the rear look. Is Lamar gonna take a shot right here? No, he doesn't. If Lamar backs up or Hulk gets spotted right there, he's probably gonna get hurt. Raw Reaper's trying to re-rotate with Toda right now. Let's see. I think if Lamar backs up, he's
Pony
gonna
just
be gone.
jumped on. That's game. Oh, they got a reset. One of them jumped off.
Wow. Okay. Looks like two
of them
jumped
are
off now. Tubbins take off, or did the Batchet fall off? No, the Batchet's still
Pony
on.
got on and then got off. No, Pony got on, got off, and then Tubbins got off.
Wonder if they're really just trying to bait this a little bit right here.
7 seconds.
Oh, there's another research.
Nope.
Reset.
IS-7 is wide. The 4005 is not going to have a shot. I just don't. They can't even see the Batchet right here. The Batchet's going to close it out.
Close out your Discord and then reopen it, Beaver. Should work now.
Now that's how you do it.
Access closes out the fourth match. Would you guys like to run down the damage? Monkey, would you like to do Axis?
Sure. Nate the Ishmaster, 1832, and his Wazadoodle. Fred got 1782. I Fear My Skill had a 0, but was the winning hidden tank on the base. Fab J, 2175. Loki Pony, 1926. Petracki, 2071. Willows, 947. And Sir Tubbins, in his E4, 0.
Great game, Tubbins. Over on the side of CZR, we have Blabon away. They did go down. It's 50B, 1 pin for 419 off Droma. And his bad chat looked like he had 2 pins for 719. Toda, and his IS-7, 1 round of HE for 112. Maybe it was a Ram. I didn't see it close up. Metal Thrashing in the 5A. Ducks all the way across. Miller in his Super Conk, 1 pin for 347. Raw Reaper and his Moss just stuck on the other side of the map. That game man could get over there. Also Ducks. Lamar and his E3, 879. That was 1 good pin, and Makato in his IS-7, 1111. 2 pins in that IS-7.
Alright, well, there you go. Axis is moving on to the CTT Championship match.
Very nice. Very nice. Pretty decent games right there. I think CZR just got trapped in not being aggressive enough and then trying to be a little bit too aggressive. It's a very fine line right there. Great games though.
Agreed. Very good games. I think it just came down to
Yeah.
timing, and being a little hesitant on CZR side.
Well, I guess that's where we will end it. Thank you to everybody that came out to watch. Everybody, stay tuned. I think Held is going to bring a NBA tournament match tomorrow between L7 and Knox, I believe. And then tomorrow night we will have the other CTT semifinals match between Lil Panzer and Chief. So stay tuned for those matches tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Walkie Cutter, anybody have anything you would like to say before we end the stream?
No. Uh,
I
times two server event for Dirt 10s. Get out there and grind, man.
times two silver. See ya out there. Times two silver. Bye guys.
Odin, would you like to say anything before we leave?
Thanks for everybody coming out. Thanks for hosting. Thank you guys for commentating,
Always.
and we'll see you out there in the next one.
All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow.